Should you still fly in a Boeing plane? In particular, is the Boeing 737 MAX safe to fly now? I'm here to answer those questions. Thanks for watching a Riddle Reef media production. So we have 4 versions of the 737 MAX planes currently. 2 are yet to be certified for flights, the MAX 7 and MAX 10, leaving us with the MAX 8 and MAX 9 currently in service around the world. The larger the number is, the larger the plane is. For example, the 737 MAX 8 is a smaller plane and can fit less passengers in comparison to the 737 MAX 10. The MAX 8 was the first model in the entire MAX series that entered service back in 2017. Instead of the MAX 8, it's now called the 737-8. It was also the one that crashed twice in 2019 due to a software failure related to MCAS. This led to a grounding of the MAX 8 globally. At the end of 2020, it went back to service after getting some software updates and safety checks. Moving on to the MAX 9, and instead of the MAX 9, it's now called 737-9. This one has also hit the headlines recently. In January the 5th, 2024, Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 was on its way from USA to Canada when part of its aircraft main body structure fell off. It was a panel fitted in place of an unused emergency exit. It was also a relatively new MAX 9, which had only entered service a few months earlier before the incident. So, the Emergency Airworthiness Directive, EAD for short, stated all Boeing 737 MAX 9s with mid-cabin door plugs, as in this scenario, must be grounded until a safety inspection could be carried out. The European Union Aviation Safety Agency and the UK Civil Aviation Authority have also adopted the EAD. Any Boeing 737 MAX 9s with the same configuration are banned from the European airspace. Now, this is all my take on the current situation. Should you fly on the 737 MAX 8? Well, mostly yes. The issues that lead to the crash have been resolved. I will mention why I said mostly later on. What about the 737 MAX 9? Well, it's been in service since 2018. That's 6 years of service, and it's had one major incident with the door plug earlier this year. So I'd say that it's mostly yes as well. Now the reason why I'm saying mostly yes, it's because I'm still not entirely convinced it's a 100% safe plane. We all know Boeing has had workplace issues and organizational issues, as well as leading to a lot of covering up of things that should really be fixed before we sit in their plane. And to compare it with its direct competitor, and pretty much only competitor, Airbus, Boeing's safety record isn't looking too good, especially in the light of all the ongoing issues that still haven't been 100% fixed at the moment. However, the MAX 8 and 9 that are the only MAX planes in service currently, since the MAX 7 and 10 are not yet certified for flights. So, you've heard all this news, and it all sounds really bad for the 737 MAX, but there are a lot of positives going for it as well. It has several upgrades over older Boeing models and competes well with similar Airbus planes like the A320neo. The MAX uses new engines that burn 15% less fuel, making it cheaper and better for the environment. It also has redesigned wingtips that help reduce air resistance, further improving the fuel efficiency. Inside the cabin, passengers can enjoy more room overhead for luggage, as well as updated lighting and a more spacious feel overall. Although it has faced initial safety issues, the MAX has advanced technology designed to make flying safer. These improvements make the Boeing 737 MAX a strong choice in the market. I really do hope that Boeing is able to improve upon the safety of the 737 MAX and capture the essence of quality that they've had throughout their history. The 737 MAX should really be celebrated for its fuel efficiency and passenger comfort, and deserves a future where its technological advancements and design can truly shine. Now, if you're curious on what happened after the Alaska Airlines incident earlier this year on the MAX 9, the Alaska Airlines officials has mentioned the loss of a few sales among people purchasing flights in February. This was 1 month after the door plug incident, which makes sense. It's a phenomenon called booking away in the airline business. They didn't say how many people have booked away from the MAX 9, but they predicted it would only last a few weeks. The founder of the travel site, Boeing, said most people don't bother to look up the type of planes they are booked to fly. He also said if there are no more incidents, the public's memory will quickly fade. This all sounds very cruel to me, but it's sort of true as well. History has taught us many lessons. For example, the McDonnell Douglas DC-10.
Introducing the new DC-10 Luxury.
The DC-10 had several high-profile accidents shortly after its introduction. In the early 1970s, one of the most notable incidents was American Airlines Flight 191. In 1979, a DC-10 crashed shortly after takeoff from an airport in Chicago. It resulted in 273 fatalities. Following these incidents, significant design modification and stricter maintenance procedures were implemented. The FAA and other aviation authorities mandated these changes. It addressed the critical safety issues that had led to the accident. As a result of these improvements, the DC-10's safety record improved remarkably, and it continued without a hiccup for both passenger and freight operation for many more years. The aircraft eventually built a reputation for reliability and was used extensively until it was succeeded by more modern aircraft like the MD-11. So what do you think? Will Boeing MAX planes one day build its reputation as one of the most reliable and safe planes? Or will it be replaced quickly with a new airplane model? Leave your comments below. At the moment, I believe due to the increase in air travel, combined with the large backlogs of orders from Airbus planes, some airlines will just have to order more 737 MAX and put their trust in Boeing in order to continue doing business. Thanks for watching a Riddle Reef media production, and I hope to see you all in the next one.